Okay, so we're going to attack Aztec now, followed by Egyptian. Aztec on 00 Agent is by far the hardest mission in the game. The enemies are extremely accurate, take a lot of damage as usual, and just the layout makes it really difficult. So we're going to want to creep to the point here where we can see this guy and shoot him, duck straight back in and reload, and we're going to get two guys immediately rush us. Now usually one of them will pull a grenade, on that one they didn't, but you want to get straight out of here as fast as you can. Open up this and we're going to see a guy at the end of the corridor. We're going to shoot him and just anticipate whether or not somebody comes running around from the side. If they don't, trigger that guy to shoot. Hopefully auto aim won't betray you like it has me there. I'm going to wipe him out. Getting through this room on a hit is pretty decent. Try and lure these two out. Sometimes they come out when you shoot the first guy. Usually they come out here with this one. More important than killing him is getting back out before the door shuts. There you go. Now, there are a lot of grenades get thrown at the start here. Oh, I must have got him. There's another guy on the left, so watch the pillar and try and see what I mean about how instant they shoot you. So normally you want to pop out and see if they'll fire, and then you can use that to get away with it, but not so much. We do want as much ammo as we can on this too. Right, so there's a guy here you possibly can't see because the resolution's low on the original Nintendo. And then again, we're going to prioritise health over speed. So we have the two coming from the front, one guy that runs in from the back, the guy we were originally shooting at, and there is actually another one about here, which we're going to want to get. And it does have a tendency to run as soon as you come around, but not today. There we go, he's gone. Right, so that's the hardest part really done. Let's go through here, shoot this guy, nice burst to the face. We've got another one coming up. Another one. If you fire full bursts, you will see two guys run around from here. We do want them though, so we're going to lure them out. And another. Very predictable, boys. Don't shoot this here and run through the gap. We have to be quite quick here. Sometimes there'll be a guy with a laser down there at first, so shoot that and then duck in. Then go back round and you'll see him, followed by another one. And you usually get a couple more coming through here too. You're best luring them into this part of the corridor because you can't really see through that great, at least on the N64 version. Resolution, should I say. Right. I was a bit aggressive here because I was expecting somebody else to come through that grate, and there he is. Right, so as soon as we've done that, we're going to just run back down here and grab this armour. Don't know what this glitch is. Which should hopefully keep us alive till the end of the mission, but it is a difficult mission. Switch the Moonraker laser, and we got another turret up here, and we got one in the distance there that you might be able to see. There's also one here. The Moonraker laser has really good penetration, so we can shoot it through that, and we're going to do the same on the guys that are over here. Although to be honest, their accuracy is lower than the other ones. And we've got a fourth over here. There we go. Now you've got to do this first, otherwise you're going to be in hell. So the blast doors opened, or whatever they're called, the exhaust bay. We want to shut it so it opens that again. Following that, we're going to head down here. There's usually a guy here that isn't alerted. Now, I've got no grenades. If you've got a grenade, that's amazing. You're going to want to throw it here when I say you need to throw it here. Right, Jaws takes a lot of hits without getting stunned. So you throw your grenade down there, and then when he comes around he'll already be damaged. This will be more difficult for me without. As soon as he shoots, we duck back in, fire as much as you can. Duck in and out, duck it. Whoa! And then when you get a certain amount of damage, he'll be stun locked basically. So we get a smart card. I'm pretty sure we don't do anything there. Right, so now we're going to head back through here. Be careful of randomly appearing people from this point onwards. Case in point. Smart card, let's open a door over here. What? Right, so on that desk we pick up one of them, launch pro guidance data I think is the one we need. We grab the guidance data out and we plug that into this. There we go, so it's guidance data. I actually genuinely couldn't remember which one it was. So guidance data goes into there. Once we got that, as I say, we're going to have to kill a lot of people, but we've got unlimited ammo, so we head all the way back now. If you want to be really cheeky, you can just literally run around like that and it'll get you a stun. Then we have to go to this one. You don't want to do these in reverse order, otherwise you'll be having a bad time. Seriously. There we go. Now I've got to wait for the rocket to launch. Safest point I always thought was going up here, because you've got to open the doors as well, and then you can just hold it. You might get shot going up here, and it's really sad if you die at that point. So the best thing to do is to just wait here. If you're really, really desperate, you can do this. And I think my health's quite low, so I'm going to do this. You can open the bay first if you want to, but you're not really going to. There's not really going to be much benefit. Sometimes they come through that door on the left, so you might want to sit down. Right, and I'm just going to do this because I really don't want to play this anymore. It's taken me a couple of goes to do this. There we go. I think he's just attempting re-entry. Anyway. Okay, so final mission then is Egyptian. This one's genuinely pretty easy. It's way easier than Aztec. Anyway, so we're going to head our way up here and shoot these two guys. The enemies are pretty well armed in this, so just be aware. So we got them, we're going to head up here. And on the left is a wall that you can open. It's invisible on mine for some reason. When we go through, we're going to stop on the first square and we're going to go all the way over to the left. We're going to go 1, 2 up and then all the way over 1 away from the wall. We're going to go up with the drone gun on our right. We're going to go left 1. Then we're going to go up and then across the drone gun. Then we're going to go up 2 and then in front of the golden gun. Now the drones don't work anymore after this. We're going to open this one. We got a body armor and this is a wall as well. It should be for you anyway. So we're going to open that and kill everybody. Just don't use the golden gun for these bits. Not even worth your effort. Like, it sucks because you have to rely on the auto aim. And the auto aim is good, but also not. If you can hit him from far away, brilliant. 1 bullet's all it takes. As soon as we got him, we're going to run back. That's the ramp we came up. We're going to head through here. Going to shoot him straight away. You hear him laugh again. Mwahahaha. Super evil laugh. I wouldn't rely on the auto aim really too much with this golden gun. You got to aim it. I'm going to go down through this water. And back up the stairs, and you'll get a guy with Uzis, and you'll get band Samedi on the left. He's got some Moonraker lasers now. Oh, he's run off. I knew that was going to miss. That's one. He shot me without animating. Yeah, makes you look like you can't aim, but you can't. So there you go. And that is it. That is the end of James Bond GoldenEye. It's a really good game. I don't like the last two levels. I could literally do without them. Couldn't care less about them. They're not like good looking either. They're just some boring, stupid corridor, and either the enemies are too strong or there's a stupid gimmick at the end. Never mind. That's it. That's GoldenEye. I'm going to be banging up a comparison of GoldenEye versus Perfect Dark. I'm interested to see what I think if I actually hash it out, see which one I think is the better game. We'll be doing that in the future, and then obviously when the actual remaster comes out on the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox, I think PlayStation, I'll play through those and see if there's any differences, and I'll fill in any cheats. But if there's any cheats you need help with, just bang those up in a comment, and I'll do them as well. There we go, easy days. We're all laughing.